Okay, good morning, board members of NARI. Hey, I want to do a quick recap with you of our meeting last night at Visual Comfort. There was only about half of us there from the board, and it was a really important meeting, so I really wanted to recap so we're all on the same page. So we started off the meeting talking about the two different invitation styles that Pauline created for Casino Night, and we ended up voting on this one. Okay, so I'm going to put that one down. This is our official invitation, and Pauline had a wonderful presentation on that. Then we talked about pardon me. Then we talked about our membership committees. So we have 3 committees developed. The first committee is this group of people, so Summer, Chad, and Pauline. We are the Casino Night Committee, and we all agreed last night. And then we have Yolanda and Vivian, who are the committee for events. So Yolanda's going to run the events and organize them and select them, and Vivian's going to help her with the spotlighting of a member at every event and just helping her with ideas for events. And then those 2 agreed. Then we have the third membership committee, which is made up of Julie, Amber, and Chris. Chris joined us and gladly signed up to be the welcoming committee. Amber and Julie, I'll just need to get your guys' commitment, a little sign off. It's more for like a little bit of a fun, nostalgic, kind of playful signature. So I'll send that over to everybody. And then we went into talking about member spotlight. So we really want to focus on highlighting a member every time. So we pulled out of the hat last night a business card. And so we have a new member of ours. Her name is Ariana. And I believe she is a builder, full remodeler. So she got picked to be the spotlight for the next meeting. So she will be highlighted at Taz Lighting. So Vivian will be working on that. And then this was an example template of how we could do a member spotlight, but Vivian has full creative control to do whatever she would like. And then whatever she creates, she'll send over to Pauline, and Pauline will upload the member spotlight on the website when she does the recap of the event at Taz Lighting. So we'll spotlight them at the event, and then we'll do a social media kind of post and an email post for that spotlighted member. This is all on the drive that we're sharing. And then we went into memberships, guys. We really have to work on this. So Julie was great and worked with Pauline and got all of our members uploaded into a single document that we all have access to. Then we took that list and divided it up into 4 quadrants. Blue is the board, so you guys filled that information out for me, so thank you. Purple, I think, was Julie. Green was Pauline. Pink was Amber, and then orange was Summer. And we were assigned to call all of our members and get to better understanding of what they want. Julie and Amber, I really need you guys to jump in on this, because that really should have been done by July, by our last meeting, because we really have to get ahead of this. My findings from calling all of my people is that we don't have as many members as we think we do, or at least we don't have as many willingly active members who want to participate with us on a monthly basis. So once we get this narrowed down, then we're going to be able to do kind of like what I would call a poll, like a survey monkey, to really let's send out a survey to the ones that we've now identified as active members that want to participate. I'm guessing it's probably going to be about 25 people, and that's it. And then we'll find out what they want from us more. Do they want us to do community projects and fundraise for that? Do they want us to do more educational components and maybe hire guest speakers? Do they want us to make casino night pricing different? I mean, we need to really ask our people what they want. Do they want golf tournaments? Do they want, because I got the feedback I did get. You can see my chart here. There's a lot of information I filled out here. People are very specific about what they don't want these days from organizations, and I found all these responses just fascinating, guys. So what we agreed to do, we need to have kind of like an emergency meeting in July. So Yolanda will be reaching out to all of us to get a date, and we want to meet for about 4 hours and do some hardcore operational organization, because we are starting to grow. We had a lot of new members again at this event. But we're not organized on the operations side, guys. So we really need to come together in July. Early July is my recommendation. power through this, work on getting a survey done, and learn our culture of NARI, our current culture, right? Because what culture was in the past always changes. So, and of course, Chad brought us our finances, and then part of his casino committee responsibilities is to really help us track all the expenses for that event as well. And that will kind of overlay into membership and how we track our members and the pricing and stuff. So the other thing I wanted to tell you is Vivian. She was NKBA and NARI up in Sacramento, and she really brought these magazines to kind of show us the directory, which I thought was really should be our kind of goal. Here we go. So like a members directory. So if we could ultimately get a better poll of what's going on with our actual San Diego chapter and then create some kind of directory like this, our members are asking for this. They would love it. From the phone calls I had, seems to be the direction. They would love one to be maybe public, but also maybe one to just be within the organization. So that'll be stuff we talk about at our July meeting. And then we will be the goal is to also create some flow charts of who does what, especially in the memberships world. You know, between Julie, Pauline, and Chad, we really want to figure out a better flow process. So we'll do some flow charts when we meet in July as well. But overall, guys, it was a really good meeting, and I had some wonderful feedback and a lot of enthusiasm for this event last night. And we need to kind of keep going with this momentum, especially for the success of Casino Night. So please check your calendars or your emails soon. Look for that email from from Yolanda. I apologize, from Yolanda. She'll be emailing you guys for some dates to get together in early July, like a 4-hour session of operation organization. All right, peace out. I'm on my way to Metallica tonight, World Tour, Black Nails. All right, bye.